Good morning and welcome to Money Wisdom, sponsored by Johnson Brunetti. I'm Jillian Andrews. We're teaching you smart ways to manage your money, and joining us now with expert advice is Eric Hogarth, a certified financial planner and senior partner at Johnson Brunetti. Thanks for being here, Eric.
Good morning, Jillian.
All right, an election year is upon us, which means there could be some unknowns when it comes to your retirement planning, starting with Social Security. But luckily, politicians are hesitant to make cuts when running for office.
Yeah, Social Security is running out of money. If you're getting Social Security, don't worry about it. You'll be fine. If you're a younger person paying into Social Security, who knows for you. But it is an extremely unpopular thing to suggest in the political world. You know, I think we need to make some changes to Social Security. You can't draw it till 70, which is not happening, but probably nothing's going to change there.
Okay, absolutely.
Right
Next
now.
bullet here, right now. The markets don't like uncertainty, and what does this mean for personal finances?
People ask us all the time, they're like, well, when a Republican wins, this happens. When a Democrat wins, this happens. And it's like, no one knows what is going to happen. Every scenario has occurred. The reality is that when the incumbent wins, there's less uncertainty and maybe less changes are anticipated, and that can be steadier. But the reality is, don't get lost worrying about things you have no control over. Make sure you're looking at your plan and that you actually have one, so no matter what happens, you're going to be okay.
Sure, and I'm sure this, some things will change, but it's unlikely that no matter what happens, something's going to change in 24 hours, you know what I mean? So people can plan.
People can plan.
All right, wonderful. Next bullet here is that people should consider that there could be changes in tax policy.
There will be changes in tax policy. I mean, if we think about, you know, as you sit here watching this, listening to this, you know, do you think you pay too much money in taxes? Everyone says yes. The reality is that a lot of times, not to be cynical, but when tax changes go through, it benefits the very wealthy and the other end of the spectrum. And most Americans, of course, are in the middle, and you'll probably see your taxes go up. So you have to be smart about how you're saving money, how you're spending money. Just be watching the taxes, because it's not a fun thing to talk about, but you can make a big difference in how much money you have by just paying attention.
Yeah, what you can do right now is save. No matter what happens, that will benefit people. Now, lastly, there is an election around the corner, as we said, and it's a good time to take advantage of existing low tax rates.
Right. Does a Roth conversion make sense? You know, does it make sense, particularly if you're an early retired person and your income is the lowest that it probably is ever going to be? Maybe you don't draw Social Security yet, you don't draw a pension, you're not working. Should you take money out of an IRA, pay taxes on it now, move it into a Roth so it grows tax-free forever? Probably. Most people don't, because they don't want to pay taxes on it. And the whole reason you do that is to pay less taxes on it. So get some good advice around that. Talk to someone who knows what they're talking about and has actually done it before. We do it almost daily. It'll save you money. Yeah. And that's nice.
Absolutely, no one can complain with that.
Yes.
And of course, a book offer for our viewers who are looking to learn more.
Election Uncertainty. You can read all those neat stats about this is going to happen, that's going to happen, and who knows what's going to happen. But it does force you to take a look at what you're doing, and that 100% of the time will benefit you. So you can go to moneywisdomtv.com. It's absolutely free. It's called Election Uncertainty, and it'll just get you thinking about things you should be thinking about. So that's great. So I hope you read it. I hope you get it. It's free, and I hope it helps.
All right, wonderful. Eric, thank you as always for your time. That is moneywisdomtv.com. For Connecticut's Morning Buzz, I'm Jillian Andrews. We'll see you next time.